I seen an advert in a local paper asking for volunteers for a kidney charity, and as I had had a kidney transplant, I thought it's a chance to give things back. Well, I'd already been transplanted, I'd say 12 years, and again, as I said, I seen the advert posted. I made a telephone call, called in to see the CEO, Jo Poplar, and she pressed the black spot in my hand, and I've been with them now for over 10 years. I was okay at that time because I'd been transplanted already. I think it was around 12, 13 years. I was fine. The transplant has been extraordinary. Such a lucky man. So it wasn't so much I was looking for support. I was looking to see how I could possibly support others on their journey. Well, over the 10 plus years, I've spoken to many people with lived experience, and what you find is that everyone has been on a slightly different journey to yourself, and so you gain experience through that and you gain more knowledge. So whereas I've not been a peer mentee to peer mentors, if you like, I've actually learned a lot from other peer mentors, and I've been able to use that then when I'm speaking to other people. To me, that's a very simple answer. I think it's immediately they are diagnosed with kidney failure, or if they know they're on their journey towards kidney failure. Sometimes some of the diseases, it takes years and years for them to actually go from diagnosis to dialysis. So I think the sooner people come to us, the more support we can offer and the bigger understanding they can get from that. And speaking with our peer mentors, they can see that quite often the journey has a resolution, and whereas it's not a cure, those who end up transplanted, well, generally get a fantastic life after that. The healthcare teams do a wonderful job, and we realise that. But I would say 99% of those do not have experience of the disease themselves. So I'm going to quote the white coat syndrome as well. People going to see someone, say a doctor or a consultant, they will be more nervous. But when they speak to someone, I feel like myself, who's been on a journey of kidney disease, they can relate more to what I'm saying, and quite often we can break things down more simply. We're not using medical language, we are using language that we use every day, and I think that's a great comfort to them. Sometimes it can be a very lonely journey for people recently diagnosed, and sometimes a lot of people will put a brave face on it to protect their family and things like that, but really they are most probably suffering mentally or physically with the disease. And by them contacting a charity like ourselves, they can find more support. They will get a better understanding of living life with kidney disease, and hopefully if they are able to go on to transplant, that it's an amazing option for them, for those who wish to have it. Some people prefer to stay on dialysis, but again, for people to talk with others who've been on the journey, I think is essential. And what we're attempting to do is to get the whole of Wales medical teams, renal teams, are more aware of us, and to point those who wish to in our direction. So therefore we can certainly provide a benefit to them.